Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because it is a souvenir haul. I love my Disney souvenirs. You might hear my son, he's back there on the couch watching a little bit of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Disney Detox. We just got back yesterday. This video is not going to go up until all of my Disney videos are done, so it'll be a while before you see this, but I'm filming this video after we get home. So he's still on a Disney kick. Anyways, also apparently my neighbors are doing some construction and tree removal, so you might hear a little bit of that. So I love Disney merch, and surprisingly on this trip, I personally really didn't get a ton, like for me. My husband, who is like not a merch person, ended up getting a lot. So I wanted to go through and share. Today I'm gonna share 4 different categories. I'm gonna have home goods, apparel, toys, and then miscellaneous. So the first category I'm gonna share with you today, what we got, is the home goods category. All right, so, and I have everything kind of displayed over here on my table, so you might see me look over here quite a bit when I'm finding items. So this first item is a candle, and it is called Clover World. So basically in Disney Springs, there's this little shop called the Co-op, and they have like a third-party vendor in there who makes scented candles that smell like different portions of Walt Disney World. And we have this scent in an oil that we diffuse. And I decided to get the soy candle because it smells so good. It smells like, kind of smells like a lot of things. It reminds me of Soarin'. It reminds me of like the hotel lobby in like Art of Animation and Contemporary. It's a scent that pops up a lot around Walt Disney World, and it just smells so good. Oh my gosh, I wish I could like bottle up the scent so you could smell it. But it's by this company called Bowes, B-O-W-E-S. And it's just a soy candle made with essential oils. Love it. Really sounds like my neighbors are going to town over there. I'm sorry, I hope that's not really loud. All right, the next item I'm going to share with you in the home goods category. I have been eyeballing this since I first saw that something like this came out, which I think was a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, I don't know. Anyways, they've just redone it with the 50th, so that's the only one I could find. But it's the Mickey soap hand dispenser. So you can see the top there. When you press the pump, the foaming soap gets put into your hand in the shape of a Mickey. So I'm gonna show you. Okay. You see that up there on the top? It shows the hand with the Mickey. So that's what the soap looks like when it goes into your hand. It's so extra. I'm here for it. Love it. And I can just either refill this bottle, which is probably what I will do so that I can continue to use that foaming soap topper, because I don't know what bottles like this top would fit on, but I can refill this over and over and over again. So I'm really excited about this. I love this. All right, the next thing I'm gonna show you is an ornament. You know that we go to, or every time we go to Walt Disney World, we get an ornament, if you've seen my other souvenir hauls. And so that's just a tradition we've always done. Even when we've taken multiple trips a year, we always get Christmas ornaments. So this ornament, lately we've been wanting to get them from the Germany pavilion just because they have this beautiful hand-blown glass, and we really, really love it. So I got this. It's this beautiful glass angel, totally see-through glass, except for this beautiful blue and white hand-painted detail. I just love her so much. I think she is so beautiful, and I'm just obsessed. It's really, really pretty. And they did a really excellent job of packaging it in like this giant box. So anyways, love her. I'm gonna make a nice little display here so we can see everything. Then we also got this in the Germany pavilion. If you saw my last souvenir haul back in February or March, then I talked about this collection that I really fell in love with in the Germany pavilion. It was like a Christmas collection that I found in the Christmas store. I was very hopeful that it would all be there when we went back this trip, and unfortunately it was, I don't know if because we didn't go at Christmas time last year. We went at the end of February. So I don't know if they like got rid of it or maybe it just wasn't selling. So they pared it down, or maybe it was the supply issues. Anyways, regardless, there was only a few pieces that were part of that collection. And so one of them was this snow globe that we got from the Germany pavilion. And it's that same scene that we've got on 2 other pieces that we got back in February. It's very, very heavy. And it says Germany Pavilion, Epcot World Showcase, and then Merry Christmas in German. So I mean, Trevor and I both really love this, so there she is. All right, this last item in the home goods category is the 50th Starbucks Tumbler. I did not have like any preconceived plans of like, oh, I have to have this, or honestly, I don't even really know if I knew about it. And we were not able to get into any shops on the 50th when this released at all. Like, it was just slammed, and it was multiple hours wait, and my toddler just can't do that. So we did not do any merchandise shopping on the 50th itself. So we missed out on all of the altercations that apparently happened over this cup. Anyways, my mom went to Disney Springs a couple days later and happened to be in the right place at the right time when they restocked it. And she saw a bunch of people freaking out and she didn't even know what it was. She just grabbed 2, one for me, one for my sister-in-law. So beautiful. It's like that iridescent color, which is Disney's color for the 50th. So on the front, you can see it says 50. And it's got the little castle emblem. It says the world's most magical celebration. And then on the back, it's got the Starbucks. And it's just, it is textured like this studded, but it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I feel kind of like blessed to have this because apparently this was one of the hot ticket items and I had no idea. We didn't get it till several days later. So here she is. Love it. All right, moving on, I'm gonna go to apparel. I'm gonna start with apparel that we bought specifically for my son. Got it draped over his high chair here, so classy, so I can pull it closer. All right, the first is this black Spirit jersey, which I really love because I have this exact Spirit jersey. And so he and I can match, which I just think is like so freaking cute. Tell me that is not so adorable that we can match. I just cannot even handle that. All right, then he got, my mother actually bought this for him, a 50th shirt. He wore this multiple times while on vacation, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's already a stain. But it's very, very thin, very soft, really, really nice. All right, he got this shirt in, we're actually right outside of Toy Story Mania. They have a little shop and it says, I'm in charge, from Toy Story Land. Oh, it actually does say Toy Story Land on it. Oh, that's cute. It's a little large. It was the small size they had, but I just thought it was really cute. My husband insisted on getting this for him. It's like a little, it's very thin, very lightweight, and it's got a hood. Trevor loves this. I think it's pretty cute. It'll probably be cuter on him. I wasn't in love with it in the store, but looks like it's longer in the back too. All right, and the last article of clothing that we got for Andrew is this sweatshirt. It's fleece lined, very soft, kind of like distressed. And on the sleeve, it says the world's most magical celebration. And I think this is really cute. Like with some blue jeans. So adorable. It's really hard to find stuff in his size because they do like baby stuff. They don't really have toddler clothing at all. They do baby stuff and then they do kid sizes. And then the kid sizes at Walt Disney World, he would be a XX small. And that was really hard to find stuff that size. All right, then I guess I could stack up my pile of clothes back here. Yeah, there we go. All right, Trevor got several items of clothing. The first, he got this retro, from the retro collection, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and this mustard vintage style shirt. And then, oh, these are harder to fold with no space than the other stuff back here. He also got his first Spirit jersey. It is a Buzz Lightyear Spirit jersey. So this is the front. The sleeves are both the same. And then on the back it says to infinity and beyond. Can we see that? Yep. So he was excited to get his first Spirit jersey. He saw this in Hollywood Studios and he tried it on like right there in the store, and the cast member was like helping make sure he had the right fit. It was cute. All right, then I got a shirt. I had actually already bought this shirt 2 or 3 years ago, but it shrunk significantly when it was washed and dried. So I bought it in a very large size thinking that it would shrink and fit, and it still is like extremely oversized. But it's got this design on the front, which I really love, and then it's got the opening dates of a lot of the attractions, including a lot of opening day attractions there for October 1st, 1971. So I thought that was super cute. And then Trevor and I got, not at the same time, but we ended up getting matching shirts because I really like this design. So we each got this shirt right here. And in the light, in the sunlight, like you can kind of see the holographicness, like really like glints in the sun, which was super cool. I love it. It was very lightweight, very thin, soft, comfy. Feels like slightly better quality than most Disney shirts. So anyways, like I said, we got 2 of those. So that's all for the apparel. The next category I'm gonna show to you is toys. We didn't get a lot of toys this trip because when we went in February, we bought a decent amount of toys. Unfortunately, the quality of those toys was very poor. They were a significantly lower quality than toys that we would buy him at like Target that were Disney toys. I would say 97% of them broke within like a couple months. So we really tried to not do a ton of toys this trip. 1, he has plenty of toys, and 2, I mean, if we're gonna buy him Disney toys, I'd honestly rather get them at Target or even Walmart because they'll last longer. I don't love that that's the case, but unfortunately it is. So we only got him 1 car on this trip because we found Sterling, which is from Cars 3. So it goes with his like set of cars. Classy. We also got him, he loves Shelly May. And we found this at the Polynesian. It's like a little Shelly May, and he loved her. We let him choose between Duffy and Shelly, and he chose little Miss Shelly May. Cute. And then my sister-in-law actually won this for him in Dino Land, but it's that little stuffed dino that you can ride in Dino Land. And then it says Disney's Animal Kingdom there. Cute. All right, and the last toy is this actually super legit Buzz Lightyear. He does all the things, like his wings go in and then pop out. Let's see if I can get this. All right, so if you press the button, they pop out, they light up. He can do the karate chop action. He talks, he does a laser, he does literally all the things. This is like the most legit Buzz. And he was actually the last one. The customer told us he was the last one. So, very cool. Had to get it. All right, now the last category is miscellaneous. And it truly is miscellaneous. So the first thing was actually some gifts that we bought for our friends. All right, so Andrew's little best friend, he kept talking about the whole vacation. He kept saying, I miss him, I miss him. So we bought him his little friend. By the time this goes up, they'll already have gotten it. So this like giant stuffed Mickey. I didn't realize it was quite so large. And then for his mom, my friend, we got her these dark chocolate covered Mickey Mouse pretzels. Just a little snacky snack for her. All right, now one of the things that I'm most excited about is this Airpod case that I got that is Spaceship Earth. I am in love with this. It's so soft silicone. It's like textured, and you can totally still use the AirPods. You can still charge the AirPods. Actually, I was just opening it and it told me that they're at 11%, so I do need to charge them. And it's got this little keychain. I'm undecided if I'll keep this or take it off, but I am obsessed with this so much. All right, and then I got 2 pins on this vacation. If you were following along, you saw that we were not able to get any merchandise on October 1st, unfortunately, and I was pretty bummed about that. So luckily, when we were in Epcot on October 3rd, they had a bunch of these day of pins from Magic Kingdom that I guess they, for some reason, were selling at Epcot, and they had a bunch left over. So anyways, I got one. I'm very, very happy to have gotten one. So you can see that they say the day, October 1st, 2021, and I was very happy to get one. And then I got this pin to honor the 50th in general, and this pin is available for the next 18 months, so it was not limited edition, but I still thought it was really cute. And at the bottom there it says the world's most magical celebration. All right, last in the miscellaneous category, these were free items that we got at different points. Like things like this. I just really like the little passports because I can just go through them and check off what we ate, and it's just kind of like a little memento. I will hang on to this and put it in like a memory bin. And then we got this little postcard when we ate at Chef Mickey's, and they're all on the monorail, and then their signatures are all on the back, which is just really cute. They actually gave us several of these, so Andrew has one, and then I'm gonna store one away in our little mementos. Then on the actual 50th, October 1st, in Magic Kingdom, I got a commemorative guide map for October 1st, and it is kind of like holographic a little bit. It's really pretty, and it had all the stuff specifically for October 1st. Really, really cute. So I got one of these to hold on to. They were only giving these away on October 1st. And then as everybody left on October 1st, they gave each person this poster, which right before this video, it was the first time I actually took it out of the bag and looked at it, and it is really beautiful. You can kind of see it's like very shimmery, and there's like gold that shines when the light hits it. It's really, really pretty. So each of us got one of these posters. And that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. I love sharing all of my souvenirs. It's something that, I don't know, it's just fun for me to share, and I like watching these types of videos. So anyways, please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and stay tuned because I've got all kinds of other content coming your way. 1 or 2 more Disney videos, and then just like regular life content until we go back to Walt Disney World in January of 2022. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.